about yourself. Do you have already some idea about this language? Why you want to learn this language? Why you are no showing your interest towards this language? I'm going to get one by one about this. Okay, so we are going to start with Vishwa. Yes, Vishwa. Hello, Vishwa. I'm audible. Hello. Okay, Suman. Hello. Hello.
Venkat, you are audible.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, but I didn't get the reply. So I thought like, okay, I'm audible or not like that. I thought, okay. Sony, I'm audible. Hello. Okay, yeah, we
Yes,
can
sir,
start.
you are audible, sir.
Okay, yes, sir. Why you want to learn this language? You can talk. Yeah, you can do about yourself briefly and why you want to learn this language. You have already some idea.
No, sir, I don't have any idea of this language. Just I'm started to learn. My name is
Okay,
Sony. I
okay,
was planning to go for German.
okay,
I mean, I'm the staff nurse, so I'm interested to go there.
okay. Good.
Because of that, I need to learn.
Sure, definitely. So you feel more comfortable, right? If you want to go
Oh,
there, so like
okay.
like our basics available. So for example, if you want to, yeah, if you want to do that, the restaurant conversation and all, so we feel more comfortable. So when you are in
Oh,
restaurant, if you want to order something, if you want to pay bill, how we can do it. If you want to, if you are in airport, railway station announcement, airport announcement. So if you want to talk about your profession, so all that, no, what I can say, the basics available. So we are going to cover almost in this level, this basic level, in A1 level, we are going to cover all these things. Fine. Okay, you're getting
yes,
it.
sir.
Okay, good. Thank you, partner. Hello,
Yes,
Suman.
thank you,
Vishwa.
sir.
Yeah. Suman, Vishwa, I'm audible. Hello. Okay, yeah, we can start right now. Okay, see, today, yeah, the topic is we are going to start from yeah, personal pronoun. Okay, so personal pronoun, personal pronoun and verb conjugations we are going to see today. Okay, so it's very interesting topic and it's very important, isn't it? So first the topics we are going to see personal pronoun and verb conjugation. So you know, right, what is personal pronoun? So personal pronoun, yeah, is a word. If I want to replace the name, yeah, name of the person again and again. For example, if you say about talk about das is Thomas, yeah. So Thomas kommt aus, yeah, Deutschland. Thomas spricht. So we will not use the word again and again. So what we'll say, das ist Thomas, kommt aus, wohnt in, isn't it? She comes from, she lives in. So like that. So with the help of this personal pronoun, we are going to replace, okay, the name of the person, place, thing, or idea in the sentence. Okay, so first, yeah, what we have here, because so why I have given this thing in English means so it will be easy for you to compare this thing with German language, what we are going to see here. Because what we have here in English, we are using you, whatever it can be, whether it is a formal or informal, singular or plural, you don't need to worry about it because simply we are using you over there to refer the person or to communicate with the person, we are using you. But here in this German language, if I want to yeah refer the person you, so I have to think about whether I'm going to talk in formal way, I'm going to talk in informal way. So it is a singular form or it is a plural form. So like that we have to justify. We have more subjects here to highlight you. So when we have more subjects, we have to do more verb conjugations, isn't it? Also very important thing, now you're going to learn the noun. Okay, when you're going to learn noun, you have to learn along with this gender. It is very important. Okay, so yeah, the noun, it can be masculine, feminine, it can be neutral, it can be anything. Okay, if the noun is a singular noun means it can be masculine, feminine, or neutral. Okay, so that also very important. We are going to learn the noun, all the noun are with this gender, and that you. So this you also very important. So which I'm going to communicate with the person. If it is formal means throughout my communication should be formal. If it is informal means throughout my communication should be informal. Because one question we are asking in formal, one question we can't we are able to ask in informal, isn't it? Okay. So we have the different subject. What are the subject that we are going to see first in English so that you will get the idea. Okay, that's why I have given in English. Immediately we are going to see, we are going to check that how the personal pronoun is working or how it is functioning in this German language. That we are going to see right now. Okay. Shall we start then? See here. Personal pronoun. Okay. So personal pronoun. So three cases we will do here. Very important case. See, if you know this three cases, nominative, accusative, and dative, you can able to translate a complete sentence. So here we are going to get only personal pronoun, and also we are going to different types of article, definite article, indefinite article, negative article, possessive article for each and every cases like nominative, accusative, and dative. Okay. So if you know how to handle, so what are the changes are happening? Because with the help of the gender of the noun only, we are doing n number of changes. With this reference, by having this reference, we are doing n number of changes in the sentence or in the situation. If I don't know the gender of the noun, I can't able to use in the sentence, or I can't able to use that particular word here. Okay. So to understand this particular tabular column, that personal pronoun in here, we are going to see. Okay, I would like to explain in whiteboard where how is this function? Yeah, what is that? What is meaning of each? What is do? Yeah, why we are using do? Where we have to use do? Where we need to use do? Where we need to use where? What is the difference between do and here? All we are going to see right now in whiteboard. Okay, I will try to explain all these things. After that, we will come here and you can check. And after this, we are going to see more sentence how we can able to use that personal pronoun in the sentence. Step by step, we are going to do that. Fine. See here. First, put the title personal pronoun. So we are going to get more clarity about the subjects. Personal pronoun. If you want to write it in German language, it is personal pronoun. Okay. So if you want to say that, yeah, let's say I'm going to write for the singular form. I'm going to write, yeah, I'm going to give the explanation so that you can able to understand that particular tabular column very easily. If you see that meaning here, we can able to understand easily. So each means I, do means you, informal. If you want to refer the person in informal, if you want to communicate with the person in informal, you can go with this subject. We have to use this subject do, informal. Okay, single person, informal. Okay, one. Okay, next, what it can be RZS. Because usually what we will follow the same thing I'm following right now. The plural form of ish is we. The plural form of you is informal. What is the plural form of that? He, she, it, the singular. And the plural form of he, she, it, they. Like that, I'm going to write here. Singular in the left side and the respectively the plural form we are going to see in the right side. RZS, he, she, she, it. Okay. He, she, it, RZS. And also we are using capital Z for you, formal one. Now we are going to see respectively what is the plural form of this subject which we have discussed right now. So what is the plural form of ish? What is the plural form of I in English? Yeah, we, right? So here it is we. So the informal way of do. Yeah, informal way of do is more than one person. Yeah. Here is you. Again, it is you. It is informal more than one. Informal more than one. If you want to say you informal more than one, you can able to use this subject. We have to use the subject here. So what is the plural form of he, she, it is they. So what we have Z. Actually, Z is very tricky here. So all they are using for she also they are using Z. For they also they are using Z. For capital U, yeah, sorry, for you, formal one. For that also they are using capital Z. Okay, so the same Z we are using for different purpose, and in the subject or in the situation you will come to know whether it is a she or whether it is they. Okay, with the help of verb conjugation we can able to find it easily. Okay, there will be hint will be there, otherwise no one can able to get the difference between they and she. 100% there will be the hint will be there, and we can able to find that easily. Yeah, if we know the verb conjugation properly, we can able to identify it properly. Okay, and what is the plural form of capital Z's? Again, we are using capital Z only. Formal more than one. Now, if you go there, you can able to understand easily. So, what is the subject? What is ish? What is do? LZS, capital Z, B. Yeah, you can read on this. It is very important for you. If you have doubt, you can able to ask. You can stop and you can able to ask, or you can able to ask after this session, webinar session. Also, you can clarify your doubts. Is it clear? Yeah. Do you have any doubt in this?
No.
Is it clear? So that's why I have given this. See here. So because it is again and again, so we are easier. We don't need to worry about this in English. Commonly we are using you, whether it's formal or informal, singular or more than one. We don't need to worry about it. Commonly we can say, but here we have different subject. So do, here, capital Z. So when we have more subject, we are doing more verb conjugation. So that's why. So I have written this, so it will give you more clarity about this. What it can be do, what is here, what is capital Z, like that. Okay. So now with the help of this idea, if you go there and you can able to compare easily this personal pronoun. This is nominative. Okay. So how we can able to use that in accusative? How we can able to use that with dative? Okay, all these things we are going to do right now. See here. Now we go back and we'll check that. See, personal pronoun. Now you know about this, right? What's the meaning of this? Fish to as beer, ears, capitalism. Okay. Okay. So if I want to say what it can be, mish means mean. Okay. So when I'm going to use the subject as object, isn't it? Okay, before going to see that, what it can be accusative, what is that? Okay, what is nominative, accusative, and dative? In the complete sentence, nominative explain what is the subject in the sentence. Okay, what is the subject in the sentence? Whether it is ish, do, erzius, whatever it can be. Okay, so what is the subject in the sentence? Nominative explains that. Okay, what is accusative does here? So accusative explains us what is the direct object in the sentence. Okay, so direct object means what? It will connect with the verb. So subject will do the action. So direct object is a thing which connects to the verb. Okay, so that particular direct object accusative will explain in the complete sentence. Then what is dative? So dative is indirect object. Okay, to whom we are doing the action. So if you put that question, what, you will get the direct object in the sentence. If you put this question, whom, you will get the indirect object in the sentence. Isn't it? Yeah, subject will do the action. And what is a direct object? Accusative case, we are going to apply that. And what is the indirect object? So in those cases, we need to apply dative case. Just for example, all this, with help of these three areas, we are going to create one sentence. Definitely, it will help you a lot to get what is nominative, accusative, and dative here. Let's see. So now, anrufen. Okay, ich rufe in. Okay, heute um 5 Uhr. Okay, so what is the meaning of this? I call him today at 5. Okay, I call him. So anrufen means to call. So note it on the verb anrufen. Anrufen means to call. It is a separate verb that and all you are going to do later on. So when you are doing all these things, what is this regular verb, what is irregular verb, what is modal verb, what is separate verb, what is reflexive verb, all you are going to get. Okay, so what I have used here in, so the subject is doing the action. So the action is connected with the person. So this is the object here, isn't it? So this is the object means I have to apply accusative rule here. Okay, so what, in which line you have this in the table? You can check that. In which subject line you have this in here. You are going to tell me about the meaning of this in, what it can be the in. I already have written, but you can able to see that. Okay, in the subject line air, you can able to see in. So if it is in means it is him. Now you're getting, so I can also give one more example. It will give you a better idea about it. Ich gebe. Okay, I give. Ich gebe ihm. Okay, ihm eine Schokolade. Schokolade means chocolate. So, okay, here, chocolade. Here, chocolade. So what is that? So what I'm trying to say here in this sentence, gebe means give. Subject I, because it is a subject. Gebe is a verb to give, not given. So infinitive form is given, because we are going to see today verb conjugation also to give. So I give, so I give to him. I give to him a chocolate. So I give to him a chocolate. So now this verb is connected with, what I give. So if I ask this question, what I give, so I give chocolate. So this is the direct object here. Okay, so when you are going to use both direct object and indirect object, it is better to use indirect object first. So indirect object means I told that it is a dative case. So what is the dative case? Him. To him, it is him. You can check that in the dative table. Okay, I have given, see here. Just a second, I will open there and I will show you. We have used in, we have used him. See, I used this in because I call him. Here, him is a direct object. So the verb is connected with that person, direct object. I call him. So ich rufe in. So now in this im, what I'm trying to say here, Ich gebe, yeah, ihm eine Schokolade. So here my verb is connected with Schokolade because what I'm giving, yeah, I give chocolate. So that particular action is connected with that object is called direct object. That is the accusative case. To whom we are doing the action? To him I am doing this action. So to whom? Okay, that is indirect object. If it is indirect object means we have to apply dative case. What we have for the dative case for the subject here is ihm. So for that reason, we are saying that ich gebe ihm eine Schokolade. So when we have both direct object and indirect object in the sentence, is it better that it is well and good that you can place the indirect object first, then you can place the direct object. So what are the direct object you are using in your sentence? You are going to apply accusative rule over there, whatever it can be. So not only the personal pronoun, even though it is bestimer article, definite article, indefinite article, yeah, unbestimer article, negative article, possessive article. Okay, all these different types of articles, okay, we are going to apply for the direct object in the sentence. So all these different types of article we are going to apply. Okay, if it is indirect object means dative case we are going to get and we are going to learn in the class and we have to apply dative case word. So if you know how to handle with this nominative, accusative, and dative, you can able to create any number of sentences you want. So whatever you want, you can express it out with the help of this. Okay, and in this A1 level, so you are going to see modal verb also and reflexive verb also. Even in A1 itself, we can able to talk about our past activities also. Okay, almost everything we can do. Only the connectors we can't able to do. So the connectors we are going to get it in A2. They are remaining almost two-way preposition, dedicated dative preposition, haben form, sein form, past tense of haben form, sein form, personal pronoun, what we are doing, personal pronoun accusative, personal pronoun in dative, bestimer article, unbestimer article, negative article, possessive article, two-way preposition. Okay, all these things, participate so form, all these things. With the help of this, whatever you want, definitely you can able to convey it. If you know, if you are good at vocabulary, yeah, grammar is nothing but know how we are going to arrange the words. With the help of these rules, we are going to arrange the words. With the help of gender of noun, we are going to do most changes. Yeah, here it is happening. Most of the changes happening depending upon the gender of the noun I told. Just for example, what is the gender of the noun? Just I can show one example for that. What is a masculine? Yeah, I told right. Each and every noun has its own gender. Just for example, see here. There means if you are seeing before the noun, there means it indicates that this noun is a masculine noun. For example, their computer. Computer is a masculine here. Okay, see their computer. So computer is a masculine. Auto. That's why they are doing the advertisement. Oaks, yeah, Volkswagen, das Auto. Das Auto means neutral. So if you see before the noun, das means it indicates that this noun is a neutral gender. Their computer, das Auto. Next, D. D means feminine. D bloom flower. Okay, so D indicates, yeah, feminine gender. Das indicates neutral and there indicates masculine. All the plural form of the noun is D only. There is no change in that. For example, yeah, D bloomer, D bloomen. D bloomer means flowers, the plural form. For example, das Auto. Yeah, das Auto is here D autos. D bloomen. That's it. You're getting. So like that, if you want to know about the plural form of the noun, always it is D only. Only the changes we have here in the singular form, it can be masculine, it can be neutral, it can be feminine. So along with the gender of the noun, okay, we have to learn the noun along with the gender. It is very, very, very important. Okay, fine. Because why I'm saying this, just for example, chocolate is a feminine. Okay, I have decided here why I have put here ein. So because I know that chocolate is a feminine, with this reference only I have put here ein. Because if you want to say that das ist, yeah, das ist ein Auto, that is a car. If you want to say das ist ein Auto. Here I'm using ein. So ein is nothing but unbestimmte article. That is a car. That is a. Okay. So I know that auto is a neutral. So I have decided to put here, yeah, ein. Here chocolate is a feminine. For that, just I'm saying that I'm trying to show the example. So with the help of the gender of the noun, what are the changes? How we are doing the sentence? Like that I'm trying to say here. Okay. Is it clear? So any doubt? How this gender of the noun? See here, now you can able to use, yeah, see here, this is a subject. You can see in the sentence. This is a subject. This is the verb. This verb is connected with this object. This verb is connected with this object is called direct object. That's why here I have applied accusative rule. To whom you are doing the action? To him. It is indirect object. If it is indirect object means I have to apply dative rule over there. To him, to her, to me, to you. to them, to us. So direct object means me, you, him, her. That is the difference. Because here we are not using the to her. So yeah, completely we are going to replace to her with the help of dative here. Completely we are replacing the word him to him. Here we are putting this word. Okay, with the help of dative case. I think it's clear. Yeah. Now shall we start verb conjugation? It is very, very important. Because if you know verb conjugation, we don't need to remember all the verb conjugation. If the verb is a regular verb means, so we have the rule. If you know the rule, I can able to do the your verb conjugation. By your own, you can able to do the verb conjugation, and you don't need to remember this verb conjugations here. Okay, now see. So this is complete, right? So now we are getting what is some idea about it, because I can understand that within the first class. Yeah, so it will be, it's a bit difficult to understand all the topics, but the overall idea you have to get it. So what is a verb here? So what is a direct object? So direct object means we are applying accusative there. Indirect object means we are applying dative rule over there. Subject is doing the action. So the action is connected with the object is called direct object, then it is accusative. To whom we are doing the action, then it is called indirect object. We have to apply dative. So like that, the overall idea we have got it today. And the nouns as it has one, yeah, it has three genders. It can be masculine, feminine, and neutral. So plural form of the noun means always it is D only. So ish means what? Do means what? I have explained clearly, I have written it. Do means you informal one person. RZS means he, she, it. Capital Z means you formal one person. So what is the plural form of this subjects? Ish means we, here. So it is informal, you more than one person. So small small z means they. So they means it is a plural form of he, she, it is small z, they. And again, capital Z, we are using you formally more than one person. So the singular form, parallelly with the respectively, we have seen that subject. So within this last 27 minutes, we have done this. Okay. Is it clear? Now we are going to see the verb conjugation. Okay, so this part is completed. Personal pronoun part in accusative and personal pronoun part in dative. We have completed. Now we. So next, this is one done, completed. So what is verb conjugation? With the help of verb conjugation, okay. Who is now who and what is performing? Yeah, who is performing? So what is performing the action? So the person who is performing, we can able to get. So whether it is a singular form, yeah, one person or more than one person is doing the action, we can able to get the help of verb conjugation in the sentence. Because sometimes this Z they are using for she also, this Z they are using for they also. Sometimes with the help of this verb conjugation, we can able to identify whether it is small z she or the small z is they with the help of this verb conjugation. So that's why verb conjugation is very, very important in this language. Because we are using more Z, right? Yeah, we are using the Z for many things. And so when the action is happening, in which tense, whether it is present tense or past tense, activity, participles, form are present. Okay. So with the help of this verb conjugation, we can able to identify when this action is going on. Yeah. Next, whether this action is going on or completed, we can able to find, and whether the action is done by or to the subjects. Okay, with the help of this verb conjugation, we can able to get all these things. Okay, from the subject, we can able to get all these things from the subject. Now, you see there, what is the rule I will tell you. Now I am going to take one verb and I am going to show you how the verb conjugation is happening, what are the things we need to remember, and how we can do the verb conjugation. One by one, we are going to say right now. Okay, so please put the title verb conjugation. So you can read on your doubts continuously. What are the doubts you are so yeah, you are having right now when I'm taking the class. You can read on separately. At the end of the class, you can able to ask and you can clarify it. See here, verb. Yeah, here. Conjugation. Verb conjugation. So we are going to take one verb. Okay, common. So what is the meaning of common? Means to come. Ish, house, Indian. So I come from India. So ish, house, Indian. So common is a verb. Common means to come, isn't it? That we know very well, right? Your common means to come. So this is in infinitive form right now. So okay, if you remove en, so we will call this a stem form. We will call this a stem form. So what are the changes? What are the the endings we are doing with respect to the subject? We are going to do for the stem form. All the verbs same rule. What we are seeing here for common, if the verb is regular, means you are going to do the same rule. You are going to apply all the verbs. You can able to do it easily the same manner. So common is infinitive form. If you remove en from this verb, remaining what we are getting, this is com. Com means it's a stem form in com. Okay. Now the subjects, because you know about the subject, what is ish, what is do, what is LCS, what is beer, what is ear, and small z, everything you know. Yes, just now we have seen that. So now I'm going to show with respect to the subject, what are the endings we have to do to the stem form. First, for the subject ish, I. So what you need to do, you have to add e to the stem form. Already the stem form is com. If I add e to the stem form, then form I come. So what we are doing the verb conjugation? I come, you come, he comes, she comes, yeah, they come from, I come from, he comes from, she comes from. Like same thing we are doing here. Okay. Just comma. Next, do for the subject do we need to add st to the stem form. That stem form is com, so it is const. Okay. Next lzs. So lzs we need to add t to the stem form. Then it is comt. For the capital Z, I'm following the same thing which I have given that time. The same the pattern I'm following here. I'm not changing the pattern. First ish I have given there, do I have given LCS, then I have given capital Z, the same pattern I'm following here. So for your understanding, the en, so capital Z en we need to add to the stem form, then I will get the infinitive form. If I add en to the stem form, I will get form. Now the plural form of the subject is, what is the plural form of the subject is vr. Vr means en we need to add to the stem form, then it is common. Next, what is the subject? Informal. Informal verb do more than one person is here. We need to add e to the stem form, then it is formed. So for the subject case, small z means they. We need to add e to the stem form, then I will get common. Yeah, isn't it? Then I will get common. Again, capital Z, we need to add, yeah, we need to add en to the stem form, and then it is common. Okay. So these are the verb conjugations. So here the endings you need to learn. For the subject ish, I need to add e. For the subject do, I need to add st. For the subject SES, I need to add T. For the subject capital Z, EN. Where EN. Here is T. Small z is EN. Capital Z is EN. If I add these endings to the stem form, I can do the verb conjugation by own. Just for example, common means to come. So ish common. Yeah. Comes to house. Comes to house phone. Yeah. Comes to house Indian. Are you from India? Comes to house. Okay. Indian. India they will call Indian. Okay. India they will call Indian. So comes the house Indian because I want to communicate with the person in informal way with that person, do form I'm using. So what is the verb conjugation for the do form? To come is const. So I have started with the verb because it is yes or no question. Whether I will get the positive answer, yes, I come from India. So I can get the positive answer or I can get the negative answer. No, yeah, I'm not from India. I'm not come from India like that. I'm not from India. So I can get it. So for that reason, I have started with the verb. It is a yeah or no question. Comes the house phone Indian. If we want to communicate with the person in, yeah, if I want to communicate with the person in formal way, how I can ask this? How we are going to answer for that? The same question, if I want to communicate with the person in formal way, because do means I told it is informal you, because you know that what is a formal way of saying you, the subject, you know what it is. If the subject, what they are respectively, what is a verb conjugation that yeah, that is there already in the board. So how we can say this same question if I want to ask in formal way? I have done that question in informal. Now I want to do that same question in formal way. How I can do this? Can you try this? Yes, Sony, Suman, Vishwa, Samrajit. How we can do this? Just you can try whether it is right or wrong, because we are learning. This is the first class. What you can share.
Z we need to add, sir.
Yes, we have to put Z. Exactly, perfect. So
Z.
if it is a subject, Z means what is the verb conjugation for Z here? Capital Z.
Common
Yeah, that's
is
it. Yeah. So
common.
common Z, house India. That's it. You are ready? Perfect. So common Z, house India. Is it clear? Now we are getting. So if you want to communicate with the person in informal, how we can? So if you want to communicate with the person in formal way, how we can do this verb conjugation? So with respect of this verb conjugation, we are doing. Just for example, what are the regular verb conjugation we have here? Common. Common means to come. You can take some basic verbs. One means to live. Machen. Machen means to do. Machen means to do. So if I want to take, see, just for different verbs, I'm going to show the example, not only this. Okay. And also you can note it on just one more point I would like to share here. If the verb conjugation, when you're doing the verb conjugation in this language, for the subject, where, whatever may be the verb, whether it is a regular or irregular, whether it is a regular or irregular, modal verb, separate verb, whatever it can be. For the subject, where, note it on. For the subject small z, they, I'm using the word they. For the subject small z, they, because small z they are using for she also, and I'm talking about only they here. For the subject where, for the subject small z, for the subject capital Z, the verb always it will be in infinitive form only. You can check. So you have the advantage if you communicate with the person in Z form. What is that advantage? If I use or if I communicate with the person in formal way, okay, so what is the benefit? Means I will now, yeah, we will never do mistake because when I'm going to communicate with the person in Z form, I will use the verb always in infinitive form only. I don't need to do the verb conjugation. What is the verb infinitive form? Wohnen means wohnen, machen means machen, kommen means kommen, studieren means studieren, fahren means to far, to drive, reisen means to travel, the same thing. So you can write down that important verbs if you want, yeah, because in yeah, the important day-to-day life. So what are the verbs we need? You can write down this. I can give the meaning along with the verb. So reisen means to travel. Reisen means to travel. Reisen means to travel. And machen. Machen means to do. Machen means to do. And wohnen. Wohnen means to live. So all the four models, right? In the exam, what are what are the activities you are going to do? What are maybe the language? In the exam, so what are the activities we will do in the exam? One is listening, right? Listening part. What is the listening? To hear. You have to listen. What is the verb here? Hören. So hören means to listen. Next, what is the activity we do? Writing exam. So what is the word writing for that? Because it is a verb conjugation, means you are getting the important verbs here. Okay. So yeah, what is the word for listening? What is the word for writing? What is the word for speaking? And what is the word for reading? So all the different different models in the language when you are going to give. So how we can say that verbs here? Okay. See, schreiben. Schreiben. So schreiben means to write. Schreiben means to write. Is it clear? Schreiben means to write. Next, I have given expression. So expression means to speak. Expression means to speak. Isn't it? Expression means to speak. Hören, schreiben, expression, and what else? Yeah, what one model we will give? Listening part, hören means to listen, writing part, speaking part. What is the more activity we are doing in the exam? What is that work? Or we can call that work? Yeah, you can share that in English. What one activity? What is that? I think reading, right?
Listen.
Is it? Yeah, reading. So what it can be reading? Lesen. So lesen means to read. So now you are getting. So what is that Huron? If you are getting this word Huron means you can able to say, okay, it is to listen. So they are telling us Huron's bitte. They are telling us to listen. Schreiben Sie bitte. Schreiben Sie bitte eine E-Mail. Yeah, schreiben Sie bitte eine E-Mail. So please write an email. Yeah, they are saying like that. Okay. And sprechen Sie bitte nur auf Deutsch. Sprechen Sie bitte nur auf Deutsch. So please speak only, yeah. Please speak only on German, in German language. So lesen. So lesen Sie bitte den Text. Please read the text. Please read the article. Lesen Sie bitte den Artikel. So like that, yeah, different types of verbs. Yeah, the activities what we need to do, we can able to understand if you know the meaning. And it, so when you are strong at vocabulary, so when you are strong at vocabulary, you feel more comfortable. Yeah, when yeah, what, so like in exam also. So when you speak in the exam, when you read, yeah, something, when you listen, so vocabulary. So when you are good at vocabulary, yeah, all the day. So when you are doing the class, after the class, if you spend 15 to 10 minutes time to do the recall of the words and the grammar topic which we are doing day to day, that classes, yeah, gradually you are going to get all the things. Because so what happens initially, if you are in chapter 1 or 2, you will get yeah, it takes sometimes to get the flow. What is happening? Isn't it for like 1 week? It will take like what is happening here. Okay, how this flow is, yeah, so the flow. So when you are in chapter 5 or 6, you will come to know, yeah, okay, around 50 to 60% what is happening, why we are saying like this, why they are telling like this, why we are doing this activity like this. And when you are chapter 7 or 8, you will come to know around 80 to 90% when you read the text, when you listen some audio file in the from the book, you can able to get. So for that, we have to do the practice daily. We have to do that. Know what is the meaning of this? So we have to do the recall because if I learn new words, yeah, it is a usual thing. Okay, it's a common thing only. So we will forget the meaning of the word. So what I can able to, So which one? So what I have learned in the last complete week. So I can take again, I can do the recall of the word. So Ryzen means to travel, Mahan means. So I can able to create the sentence out of this. So when you are learning the word, so instead of learning Ryzen to travel, Mahan means to do, if I create the sentence means you will never the meaning of the word. You will never forget the meaning of the word because we are going to learn in situation basis. For example, Mahan to do. Okay, to do the activity they are saying Mahan. Okay, so what we are doing right now was machen wir it's all in the class. What we are doing right now. So we are learning German language, isn't it? So learner means to learn. Not even the verb learner. Learner means to learn. So now instead of learning like this, just I'm just told, yeah, trying to give the example how we can do this. So we are all we are means the subject. You know what is we are. We learn because I told that the subject we are the verb will infinitive form only. So we are learning. You are clear in that. So you can able to do this also. Subject, you know about that. Yeah, now verb conjugation, just now I have told that for the subject we are for the subject capital Z, small z, the verb will be infinitive form. So learn is infinitive form. We are learning. What we are doing, we are learning dodge, right? So just we are learning, yeah, dodge. So we are learning something. No, this is a sentence. We learn German. Now means if you want the word now means it's. So it's means now. So we are learning German now. Isn't it? So within this, yeah, what we have done this last 40 minutes. With the help of this, we can able to talk about some basic sentence, what we are doing. So for example, machen. So machen means okay, what I can say. Okay, so ich mache einen Deutschkurs. So just if I want to convey that I do a German, yeah, German course A1, I do German course A1, machen. How I can say I. Okay, if you remove en stem form, subject ich means you need to add e to the stem form. So ich mache einen Deutschkurs. Ich mache einen Deutschkurs A1. So ich mache einen Deutschkurs A1 means I do German, right? Isn't it? Yeah, you are getting the idea. So Ishmak, how we can say this? Okay. Now, one more example. This is the examples. What are the verbs we are discussing here? Common, wollen, machen, lernen. All this is the example for regular verbs. Yeah. Now, if you want to use the irregular verb in this verb conjugation, how I can do that also I'm going to show right now. Okay, so please put the title. The verb conjugations for irregular verb. So how I can do the verb conjugation for irregular verb. So if the verb is an irregular verb, yeah, how we are doing that right now. Let's see. I am going to take one verb, treffen. So treffen means to meet. Treffen means to meet. So if you want to use that in irregular, okay, what are things I'm going to do? So if I remove en, the same thing I'm going to follow. What is the stem form? Treff is the stem form. If I remove en from the verb, then what is the subject? If the subject is the ish means I need to add e to the stem form, then it is traffe. Okay, then the subject is do means I'm not going to show here right now. LCS means LCS I will tell you. Capital Z means E and I need to add E into the stem form. It is treffen. It is treffen. So for the subject we it is E and we need to add to the stem form, then it is treffen. And the subject is more than informal. Yeah, we need to add t to the stem form, then it is still it is going, right? Yeah, it is trapped. Okay, so as per that verb conjugation what we have done, it is going still the same thing. Z means en we need to add, so it is trappen. So if the subject is capital Z again, capital Z means it's I, capital Z is en, so it is trappen. So if the verb is irregular also it may obey our rule. Only the subject do and yes, we can't have to predict it. Okay. So then what we have to do if the subject the verb is irregular verb means we have to check the do and yes before huh? Yeah. So before going to use in the sentence or before going to use in the situation, the verb is irregular means it will never, it's not going to obey our rule for this subjects. Yeah. This one. Do and LCS undo. Okay, do and LCS. What happens? See here. Thrift. See that E is going to change here. E is going to change to I. So for the subject, LCS is thrift. So remaining, it obeys our rule. For the subject is, for the subject capital Z, we, small z, they, capital Z. We have applied the same rule here, even though the verb is irregular verb. Means if the verb is irregular for the subject, do and LCS, we have to confirm, we have to cross check before going to use in the sentence or the situation. That's it. Okay. So I told the same thing, right? For the subject where it is in infinitive form, small z, capital Z, the verb remains in infinitive form only. So you have the advantage if you are going to communicate with others. Okay. So if you are going to communicate with others in formal way, you are going to use the same infinitive form only. So that time you are not going to do, we can't do mistake in verb conjugation. If I'm going to communicate with the person in Z form. Just for example, yeah. So for the subject Z means what you are going to use treffen, you are going to use that same treffen. If you want to communicate with the person in do form, then yeah, you have to say that trips, not tre. Here it is trips. Okay, trips too. Like that we have to use. Isn't it? So for that, you have to be very careful in this case, irregular verbs. Okay. And the same thing, what are the words? Yeah, what are the things? Yeah, the rules, stem form, infinitive form, and yeah, how we have done for ish, do, RCS. The same, yeah, all these things discussed, and you can cross check here. Okay, you are going to complete this. Okay, how one small task here. You are going to do this task. See that work function. Did it? Yeah, just check it. Learn. So learn is a all the things we have discussed here. Okay, right? So if the verb end with T means that time we will not E. Okay, so arbiter. Because already the verb, if you remove en from this verb, what will be there? Arbeit. Already the T is there at the end. Again, we can't able to add T. So for that reason, we are adding ET. You are getting? See, I can show that arbeiten. So what is the meaning of arbeiten? So arbeiten means to work, isn't it? So arbeiten, the meaning of arbeiten, you can write it down in day-to-day life, we can able to use. Ich arbeite für 8 Stunden. So I work for 8 hours. Like that you can able to talk. Arbeiten means to work. So now just remove that no, en from that. So this is the stem form. If I remove en, isn't it? This is the stem form. I can't able to add T already because yeah, this word already ends with T, isn't it? I can't able to, yeah, write like this. Again, I can't able to add T because already the word T is there, end with T. So for the reason we are adding it. You're getting the reason, yeah, why we are adding it. Now, remember, you can see there is a learner, how they have done for the learner. Yeah, the main verb learner. See, yeah, this is they highlighted it. This is a stem form, they highlighted the stem form. And they are doing that endings here. Okay, is subject is ish, and I told right, st means do, and the LCS means rt, and for the subject where it is learn, here it is learned, small z is they, and they have used capital Z only one time. Because capital Z means for singular as well as the plural. Only one time they will show here. Just for the explanation, for your clarity, I have written there 2 times. Capital Z means it's a singular form, capital Z means it's a plural form also. We are using them. Now, what it can be here? Gain means to go. So, what is the meaning of gain? So, gain means to go. Okay. Now, this is the stem form. Now, you are going to do the verb conjugation. Yes. For the subject is there. Yeah. So, what will be the verb conjugation for this verb gain?
What? What? Why are you talking with echo there?
Hello. Ish. Yeah. You can try no issue. Or yeah, you can try gain. So, we have verb conjugation. Sony, Suman, Vishwa. You can try all. Yeah. Yeah, what will be the verb conjugation for gain? Ish, gain.
Ich gehe.
Do gets. Do gets. Because
Yes,
if you have, yeah, do gets. Is get. T, we add T to the thing from get. Here gain. Here get. Z gain. Clear? Am I clear? This
No.
small, this small is they. They also is infinitive form capital Z. So that's why the verb is in infinitive form only. Learn and arbeiten. So the same thing infinitive form gain. Where is gain? Where is gain? Is it clear? Yeah. I think I'm getting background noise. Yes. Hello. Yeah. When you have doubt, you can. Right. Is it
So
clear?
there is background noise coming from.
Yeah, yeah. Now is it fine? No issue. Okay. See, yeah, these are about the verb conjugation and personal pronoun, isn't it? Yeah, we have for the regular verbs we have done, irregular verbs we have done. Whatever may be the subject, you can able to do the verb conjugation by your own. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for this. Yeah, webinar session. Okay. The session today it was good. And yeah, how? Yeah. So how you are, feeling about this particular? Yeah, how you felt about this particular, webinar class, like personal pronoun, all these three cases we have discussed. Not only nominative, accusative, and dative. For personal pronoun, how we can able to use for these three different cases, and how we can do the verb conjugation with respect to the subject, how we can do it. So what are the things we need to add to the stem form, like that? Yeah, in detail, verb conjugation and personal pronoun we have done it. Yeah, how was the class? I'm going to get the feedback. Yes, we are starting. Sony. Yeah, how was the class? Like this webinar session? How you felt about this? Yes.
Nice, sir. It was so clear how we need to pronounce, how we need to, I mean, verb conjugation for every word we need to do that. I can understand very well, sir.
Yeah. So you were getting this right? The code, how we can do it.
Yeah, I'm getting,
Sure,
sir.
sure. Very good. Good. Yeah, good. Yeah, Vishwa.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Are you there?
Yes, sir. It was good, sir.
Yes, Vishwa. How was this class?
It
Yeah.
was good, sir. It was like I have taken A1 classes and I just felt like it was a brush up and it was really good, sir.
Oh, okay. Good. Yeah, good. Yeah.
Yes.
Fine. Okay, here. Yeah, the name I can able to see. iPhone. Yeah, what is the name? Yeah. Yeah, what is the name of the person here? iPhone? Yeah. What is the name? May I get it? Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. Your name, please. What's your name?
Yeah. You're talking to Shula. I'm sorry I could not join the class early.
Fine.
So I missed the session. So
Okay.
finally,
Finally, yeah, at least, yeah, you got like at the end. Yeah. So we can do, you
yes.
got it right.
Sorry. Yeah.
It's okay, fine. No issue with that. Okay, good. Yeah, that's all about today. Okay. I'm going to see you soon, yeah, in my class. That's all about today. Thank you for this. Yeah. Thank you for your feedback. Okay, das ist alles über heute. Gute Nacht, alle. Danke.
Duncan, sir.
Yes. Yeah.